Welcome to Mo Wiffs, Mo Highlights. This is your weekly update on games and highlights here at Mo Wiff. If you want to catch the games live, make sure you subscribe and turn on those notifications. We go live every Thursday night with all of our games where you can catch your favorite players, your favorite teams right here on the YouTube. We also are on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. Make sure you go and like and subscribe to all of those platforms. And we hope to have you tune in live each week. So game number one tonight is the Archers versus the Mojo. And on the hill for the Archers tonight is Captain Jordan Smith, one of the top pitchers in the league this year. He is going to find himself in a little bit of trouble here in the top of the first with a runner on second, and now the double walk to Bryson Klein is going to put him in a second and third jam with Greg Thornton at the dish. Great pitch there, going to freeze him. And Quentin Meyer also going down looking out of the jam. Starting the game for the Mojo, no one other than Sam Skibby, last year's MVP. Off to a phenomenal start this year on the mound and with the bat. Looking to keep things going here against the Archers. In the bottom of the second, though, Captain Jordan Smith is going to get one. Later on in the second, Rory Rank going to take the double walk. So Sam still trying to battle his way out of the inning. BK at the plate up the middle. Not going to make the play, and it's first and third now. Archers threatening. Brian Hunter, though, is going to go down looking, and Sam Skibby will be out of the jam. Here's Jordan again later on in the game. He's going to rip one of the outfield, and a great play at shortstop gets Sam Skibby out of the jam. Jordan's going to keep dealing in this game for a total of 14 strikeouts against the Mojo. But later on, Sam Skibby, knowing time nearly expired, pitching quickly, and Rory Rank. And Brian Hunter, so the Archers taking advantage of a quick pitching Sam Skibby. All right, top of the sixth, last chance for the Mojo. Doug Meyer gonna go down looking. Sam Skibby gonna pop it up. Jordan runs in and makes a great catch. 2 away. Josh Richardson gonna put one up the middle and have a little life for the Mojo here. For Bryson Klein, who's gonna chase one high, and that's gonna do it. Archers win 4-0 here. Sam Skibby throws 5 innings, 4 earned runs, 7 Ks. Jordan goes 6 innings, no earned runs, 14 strikeouts. Jordan's also going to pick up 2 home runs, his first 2 of the year. Rory picks up his first, and Brian Hunter going to pick up his first home run as well.
All right, I'm here with Game 1 player of the game, Jordan Smith from the Mo WIFF Archers. We've seen him here before. Another stellar performance from you on the mound. You were 1 out away from a no-hitter. But Jordan, you had a great game on the mound, still got the shutout, and you had the big home run off Sam Skibby, who is a Cy Wiffle front runner. How did it feel out there today?
It felt good. You know, after taking the loss last week, I wanted to come out and get back on the right track, and I knew going against Sam, I'd have to have my A game, and thankfully found my control as the game went on and got the big home run off Sam too, which always isn't easy to do.
Yeah, you were definitely a force at the plate tonight. Not only on the mound as we see you every week, but seeing you at the plate was an awesome sight for everyone to see, and good luck the rest of the way, and good luck to the Archers.
Absolutely. Thanks, Cam.
Game number 2, this time Rory Rank on the hill and Sam Skibby right off the bat. Still in the bottom of the first, the Mojo trying again, and this time Sam's going to load the bases with a single for Josh Richardson, who's going to hit a ground ball to Rory. So Rory gets out of the first with only giving up the 1 run. Josh Richardson pitching for the Mojo. He's had a great rookie season thus far. Rory going to go down looking. BK goes down swinging, so Josh pitching very well against this Archers lineup. Later on in the game, Bryson Klein at the dish. And then Greg Thornton gonna pop this one up for a double. This one's gonna fall. Sam Skibby gonna then take the double walk. So the Mojo really looking to add on here. Josh Richardson with an opportunity, goes the other way with it. Nice play by BK and left. They do tag, making it 3-0 though. Jordan Smith having a day. Rory Rank in the top of the 4th. Gonna shoot this one to center field. What a play out in center field. Robbing the home run and doing the backflip. BK in the top of the 5th inning gonna rip a single here. And Jordan Smith going to hit one hard at Sam Skibby. It's now 1st and 2nd for Rory Rank, who's going to walk. A little technical issue with the scoreboard here, but BK is going to put them up 4-3 with this single here. So down 4-3, Sam Skibby, top of the 5th, ties the ball game. Mojo still looking to try and win it here in the 5th. Greg gonna rip a single. Tied 4-4 at this point. Quentin gonna go down looking though. So it's 2 on, 2 out. Sam Skibby in the bottom of the 5th walks it off, making it 7-4 Mojo. So the Mojo win it in walk-off fashion, 7-4. Jordan Smith does hit his 3rd of the year and 3rd of the night. Sam Skibby with 3 home runs in that game. Bryson Klein also hits his 2nd of the year. Rory Rank with 4 2/3 inning, 7 earned runs, 6 Ks. Josh Richardson throws 5 innings, 4 earned runs, 8 Ks, moving his record to 2-0 on the year.
All right, player interview time. I'm here with the, I guess, co-players of Game 2 tonight. We're going to start with Bryson. Bryson, you had a unbelievable one-handed over the shoulder, over the fence, robbed of a what would have been a go-ahead 3-run homer before you guys ended up walking off. But Bryson, talk us through that game-winning type rob home run.
Yeah, I knew there was 2 outs, and I wasn't letting nothing get over that fence, so I played a little extra deep. I seen it off the bat, and I knew it was going to be a tough play, but really just stuck my hand up and I fell right in it.
It was an unbelievable play, and then I think what got more attention was the backflip afterwards. Was that a spur of the moment? Did you have that in the bag? No one knew you could do that, but how awesome was that?
Just part of my game, you know? Whatever happens, happens.
We absolutely love it. He does have the mojo. We absolutely love it. A big play in that game, which led us to Sam Skibby. Sam, I believe it was the next inning, a leadoff home run to tie the game, and then the big 3-run walk-off home run. Talk us through that last inning and a big win for the Mojo.
You know, it had to be the backflip. You know, it got me excited, got my juices flowing too, and you know, Heck of a pitcher, and Roy Rank, you could tell he was down velocity-wise, and we hope that he gets back to that because I really want to face off against him and his prowess on the mound again at full tilt. But you know, you take advantage of the games that you can, and we did, and I'm glad I got to see 2 times in that same inning, and it felt good to get our team a win after we lost the first one to the Archers. It's going to be a battle in that division for sure.
Yeah, it definitely is. You guys are no longer undefeated, but you're right back on that winning track, and can't be more excited to watch you guys the rest of the way. Good luck, fellas.
Thanks, Cam.
Second matchup of the night is the Melonheads versus the Empire. Little UCC STL matchup, and Josh Rogers in the first inning off Spencer Bogad. Spencer and the Melonheads on the top of the second, trying to get back after the 1-0 deficit. The double walk to Spencer. Captain Jason Worstenholm here, going to also take the double walk. Second and third now, Melonheads looking to drive a run across. Ryan Brown at the dish, gonna go the other way with it, making it 1-1. That'll Spencer with 1 out in first and third, gonna go the other way, making it 2-1 Melonheads. And Ryan Brown again in the inning with the RBI double, making it 3-1 Melonheads. So now in the Empire's bottom of the third, Spencer's going to double walk Alex, double walk Sam, strike out Mike, and then Josh Rogers gonna put one right over the outfielder's head for a triple, making it 3-3. Spencer now for the Melonheads gonna go to deep center field. 4-3 Melonheads now. So now Josh gonna double walk here, tying the game back at 4-4 now. And for Alex, though, the 55 and under strikeout to get out of the jam, going to the top of the 5th inning. Bases loaded, extra inning here in the top of the 5th. Spencer gonna pop one up for the first out of the inning. Captain Jason Worstenholm rips one up the middle, making it 5-4 Melonheads here in the extra inning. Ryan Brown gonna rip one in the outfield, making it 6-4 Melonheads. James is then gonna get popped up, doesn't quite make it to the outfield. And now with 2 away, Spencer Bogad gonna go down swinging. So the Melonheads have a 6-4 lead, but it is bases loaded for the Empire's opportunity here. And Sam Eichenlob gonna get those runs right back, and that ball deflected off the left fielder's hand, making sure it wasn't a home run, but tying the game at 6-6 with nobody out. And Mike Flores gonna go down swinging. Josh Rogers goes down looking, and he's 1 out away from leaving this still tied. And he's gonna get Alex out on the 55 and under, and we are going to a first ever home run derby. The home run derby will be teams alternating to see until someone does not hit a home run. And Spencer Bogad is going to lead off for the Melonheads. If he does not hit a home run here and the Empire hit a home run, they win. If they both hit a home run, it goes on to the next hitter. So here is the first ever home run derby. Spencer pops it up and does not hit the home run, and now it's up to Captain Josh Rogers to try and take one for the Empire here. And Josh does just that. So in the first ever extra inning home run derby, the Empire take this one 7-6. Spencer Bogat hits his second of the year. Josh Rogers hits his second of the year. Spencer throws 5 innings, 6 earned runs, 12 Ks. Sam Eichenlaub throws 5 innings, 6 earned runs, 8 Ks. And the Empire take game 1.
All right, here, Josh Rogers from the Mo WIFF Empire. The Empire took a big first win of the night from the Melon Heads in a big divisional game. Josh, you had the walk-off first ever Mo WIFF home run derby. How did it feel out there today?
It felt great. I have been looking forward to this happening, and it just so happened it was our team that got to go for it. Spencer barely missed one, and Sam laid one right down the middle for me, and I crushed it. So it felt great.
It seems like you always get those clutch first ever in Mo WIFF hits, and you did it again tonight. But let's talk about, you were a single away from the cycle. You know, the easiest one to get, but it was the hardest one for you tonight until the second game. How was that on your mind at all, or were you just trying to get your team in the game and win the game?
You know, I heard Sam Skivvy over here talking, and Jordan saying I was a single shy, but that's not what I was looking for. I just want the W. Empire need a lot of W's from here on out, so just glad to get one under our belt tonight.
Yeah, it was a good game, and you know, good luck the rest of the way.
Thanks, sir.
Absolutely.
Moving on to game number 2 in this series, it's going to be Jason Worstenholm starting for the Melon Heads, and he's got himself in a little walk trouble here, and Sam Eichenlaub is going to put one into the outfield for an RBI single, giving the Empire a quick 1-0 lead. That's all they get, though, and James Chaney in the bottom of the first, though, is going to put the Melon Heads on the board. Making it 3-1 Melon Heads here. Jason Worstenholm with a runner on second in the bottom of the second. Makes it 5-1 Melon Heads. Spencer Bogag gonna rip one up the middle, and the Melon Heads hits just keep continuing. They keep piling on. Later on in the game, 7-1 Melon Heads, and Jason Worstenholm does it again. This game would start to get out of hand as it's 15-1 Melon Heads, but in the top of the 4th inning, Sam Eichenlaub hits the grand slam, but it won't be enough as the Melon Heads take this one 15-7. Sam hits his second of the year. Spencer Bogat hits his third. Jason Worstenholm hits his third and fourth home run. James Chaney hits his second. Alex Barrett, who started the game, only goes 1 2/3 innings, 7 earned runs. Mike Flores in relief gave up 8 earned runs. Jason Worstenholm throws 3 of the innings in this game for 1 earned run and 4 Ks.
After losing game 1, I feel like we felt like we could come out and win both, so when we didn't, you know, it was kind of chip on our shoulder for that second game. So, you know, we really showed out and just took what was given to us.
Yeah, you guys had a good performance here in game 2 after a very tough loss in game 1. After, I mean, it couldn't have been a closer game, but you guys are right there. You guys are having a great season so far, and good luck the rest of the way.
Yeah, thank you.
Absolutely.
So after tonight's matchup, we take a look at the standings. The Mojo still on top of the Feather Shark division with 10 points at a 5-1 record. Archers at 4-2 have at 8 points, and Bombers at 4-4 have 8 points, leaving the Mambas in last place with 7 points at 3-5. On the UCC STL side, the Thunderbirds are 7-3 with 14 points. The Melon Heads 3-3 with 7 points after the overtime home run derby. The Empire are 2-6 but have 5 points, and the Pilots still at 0-4 with 0 points. Looking at the hitters around the lead, batting average is now led by Ryan Brown, who's batting .500 on the year. Jason Worstenholm batting .481 and Ryan O'Rear batting .436. Sam Skibby leading the league in slugging at 1.208. Home run lead is still held by Ryan O'Rear. Closely behind him is Sam Skibby, and 2 others are tied at 4. On base percentage is also led by Ryan Brown and Jason Worstenholm, followed by Sam Skibby. Runs is led by Ryan O'Rear, Cole Layton, and Jason Worstenholm. RBIs, Ryan O'Rear has the lead. Right behind him is Tony Cochran, and Cole Layton making a push up at 11. On the pitching side of the ball, Tony Cochran has still thrown the most innings, 4 people tied at 21. Tony Cochran also leading the league in strikeouts, followed by teammate Andrew Nichols. Tony Cochran still leading the league in wins with Sam Skibby right behind him at 3. ERA, Jordan Smith with the only one under 1 at this point with more than 4 innings pitched with his .036. Jackson Crosley has moved up into first place for WHIP, and batting average against is still Jordan Smith at .048. I just want to thank everyone for tuning in to this week's Mo Wiff Mo Highlights Week 7 edition. Thank you guys so much for tuning in each week. Make sure you tune in on Thursdays to see all your favorite teams live. Make sure you follow us on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and here on YouTube and Twitter. Make sure you subscribe, like all of our posts. Leave a comment down below. Who's your favorite team? Who's your favorite players? Let us know what you think of the league. If you have any ideas for highlights and things you'd like to see in these episodes, let me know. I really do appreciate it, but more than anything, I appreciate you watching the video. Thank you guys so much, and I will catch you next week.